Welcome back, everyone, to the Hogwarts Legacy. I am Avalar, and we're here, guys. Bright and early, sun's shining. We're here in the Ravenclaw dormitory. But first day at Hogwarts. If you haven't get caught up on the episodes or the story, make sure you click the link down below. I'll have a playlist down there, as well as I'll put a card on the top right. But yes, this is our first day here at Hogwarts, and our first objective, getting right to it. I need to head to the common room. It sounds as though there are voices coming from nearby. Perhaps I should follow them. Indeed, we shall. I am so excited to explore Hogwarts. It's such an iconic place. And I'm just at awe. Definitely exciting. Okay, so where do we go for the common room? It looks like it up. Per our little waypoint there. Now it's pointing down. Let's see. No, it looks like it's up here. So yeah.
To wait for the right moment.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Okay, so we got to do objective. Introduce myself to Emmett. Introduce myself to Everett and Samantha. So if you haven't caught up on the last episode, we got sorted into Ravenclaw. So this is the Ravenclaw's common room. This is amazing. Simply amazing.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Ooh, they're already talking about me. Oh yeah, indeed.
This should be interesting.
He says interesting. So we haven't started off in our first year. We started off in our 5th year, which just seems kind of odd. But we'll get into that story, I guess, as this game progresses. All right, here's Clapton. What's he doing here? Seems a little mischief.
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb.
Dung bomb.
Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What were you expecting?
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Rumors spread fast. So here's our choices here, okay. I think some of these choices can affect our outcome, I believe. I'm looking forward to my first day. I'm actually a tad nervous. I'm looking forward to my first day.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
I think the bomb is just still there. Let me take a quick moment to adjust the music volume. Alright, so that was Everett. We gotta talk to Emmett and Samantha.
That new 5th year.
Yes,
I wonder where they're from.
dust drone on a bit.
Can't imagine.
But have you ever got him really
talking?
talking about Goblin Rebellions?
Goblin Rebellion. Looks like we're to talk at a school, the new 5th year. Wow, look at this detail. Let's see if we can talk. I'm sorry, I can't go that way? Oh, that must be the girls' dormitory.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
Ooh, can we get an apple? Ooh, yum. Samantha.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Okay, he's quite knowledgeable. I wouldn't really know. He's quite knowledgeable.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
So we got some questions here. I guess we could dig into a little bit of the lore, if you will. Do most students grow their own ingredients?
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
Yeah, that seems like more questions about the game. So it seems like we can grow our own plants, I guess, for our own potion making. Because I believe there is a crafting section in this game. Is it Hufflepuffs who like the plants? Because we're Ravenclaw.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
I love the pun. Alright, nice talking to you.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Okay. I have to get another apple. Yum. Yum. Okay, we got Emmett.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I do have a little interest myself into astronomy. I find stars fascinating.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Be seeing you.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Ah, Professor Weasley is wants to meet us outside the common room. Okay, so I guess we're going to get going to class. You know what? Before we go, well, one, is there anything to interact over here?
Revelio.
No, I don't see anything.
At least you didn't do all that first.
I think I want to take me an apple. I love the apples. Can't go that way. That's cool. What is this? Can't interact with it just yet. Okay. Alright. Time to meet Professor Weasley to our first class. Oh, we have to go down the steps. Okay. There she is.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh.
Here you are.
All the pages went everywhere. What magic is this?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will
Oh.
help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay, this might be your typical database
This
or
way.
journal you see in other games, I think.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay. Ravenclaw Tower.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Wow, I'm impressed with the detail and the stonework here. She can walk a little faster there.
Why
Oh.
don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Okay.
Revelio.
Hey, a page. Ravenclaw bust. Guided pages. This bust created in honor of Ravenclaw House resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Okay. You just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. The only way. Okay. Level XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu below. Collect your first guide page. Unlock new challenge category. Claim it. Right? Rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect the rewards you unlocked. So, did I claim it? Quest 2, I think. We didn't claim it. Or do we? Oh, we had to click one more. Okay. Get the reward. And we got some collections. Oh, the bus. Okay. And a new quest. Welcome to Hogwarts. We're starting this right now. 10 your first day of Hogwarts. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. Now I feel like a real student. Got my book. Going to class.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Well, you're the one walking all this speed here. Speed up! Going forward, I might cut a lot of this out, but I think for the first couple episodes, I'll let you see and explore Hogwarts with me. Look at this. Wow.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Ah, flue flames.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You discover flue flames, a fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Awesome. So that was in the movies. So, the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. Okay, this region. Central Hall, travel.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Central Hall, what is this?
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay, now we discovered that. Wow, look at this. This is Central Hall, huh? Look at the dragon back there.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
This is my sister's first year at Hogwarts.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Awesome.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay, a busy day. Charms class, defensive art class, and Hogsmeade. So these are questions we can ask. I guess it doesn't really affect our storyline per se, just more general questions for the game and whatnot. So what is Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Ooh, butterbeer. Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
How about dark arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Or is there like the special forces from the ministry, if I remember correctly? Law enforcement. Dark arts. In the movies and the books, they had trouble maintaining that position. They believed it was cursed, if I remember correctly. So it's pretty cool they have actually a teacher here. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Of course, more
Judging
work.
by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
He kind of told us not to tell anybody, keep that between us until he researches some more. So what to choose here? So there's more to the story, in fact, or I'm afraid there isn't. I think we should hold true to what we saw until more is understood. I'm sure we could trust her, but...
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, seems like a very busy first day. 2 classes. Gotta go to Hogsmeade, meet with her first, I guess. And to Hogsmeade to get our supplies, because... yeah, I guess our supplies got damaged to the carriage, right? Alright. Oh, I see that page up there. Those are the pages that came out of my field guide? Talk to Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Masterfully? I didn't like to lie to her. I'll be honest, I didn't want to lie to her.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
True.
Understood, Professor.
Very true.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Enchantment, huh? Open quest log. You can track available quests from the map. Okay. That symbol represents the main quest. Complete main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Field guide map shows Professor Hellcat's class in the lower sections of the astronomy wing. I can get lost in the castle. I may need to use the charm compass in the field guide to help me find the way. Track a quest with A. I think we'll go Dark Arts class first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
Ooh.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. And charm compass unlocked. A lot going on there in the screen. Let's see what quest. Charm class, defense against the dark arts class. So I got this. What's this? It says I have something. Oh, quests. Complete 2 main story quests and receive a gauntlet or a glove. Legendary glove. Awesome. Okay. All right. Cast charm compass.
My favorite room in the school is the library. It's always
Oh, that's cool. We could just follow this.
She's always showing off about her.
Through the door? Oh, look at that transition. It's really nice. Right in the courtyard here. I see something glowing over here.
Revelio.
Do it again. What is this? Raven Fountain. This fountain is a transformation courtyard, has a likeness of a raven on top, and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Town is complete there because we collect the field pages guide. There's a lot going on. All right, we discovered a flue flame too. Like I said, I'll keep a lot of this in the video.
Nice and warm.
It's Peeves. Yeah, I'll keep a lot of this moving through the castle in the video so you guys can experience Hogwarts with me.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It does. All right, let's go to class.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Yeah. Bombard!
Levioso!
Whoa.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright, we're gonna learn a new spell here. I'm gonna let some of these cup scenes play over a little bit too. I'm trying to commentate as well. It's a little difficult in this game, but there's a lot of cutscenes and a lot of talking. Hopefully it will open up a little bit more. I know we're still in the tutorial phases. Alright, we did this before, so let's go through it. Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A little larger? Ah. It's like a combat tutorial, right? But we're going to class for it. Okay.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Basic cast.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Okay, kind of like a combo here then, so we'll do Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast.
And then hit him with the basic cast, okay.
Well done.
Our first combo.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
Levioso. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
I do enjoy a lively duel.
I think we won. We knocked them off.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Okay, he's from Slytherin, so...
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
That's dismissed. We gotta speak to Sebastian about other ideas?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Oh, you flatter me.
Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Never use my wand in combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Lucan Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Lucan Brattleby, okay. So the professor said to talk to him about some ideas of practicing. Does she know? Level 2. Alright, complete main challenge. Completed our quests. I talked to Lucan Brattleby, okay. Charms class. And here's the challenges. Oh, we got 2 field guide pages so we can claim this award. Spectacles, okay. And collect 8 to get some gloves. Okay. We're in quests. So we have the legendary gloves now. So can we go up to gear and put them on? Black leather gloves. I don't see the legendary gloves. And gold rim. Nah, I want to look like Harry Potter. I thought we got new gloves though, or new glasses. Typical Harry Potter scarf. Anything with the headwear? That is not me. Nope. We're gonna unequip it. Here's the gloves and the glasses. Huh. So, using our book, go up the stairwells here. Okay. Peeves. Alright, we followed this. Wow, look at that picture. Awesome.
Transfiguration's far too difficult for me.
This is just... They did a great job with this castle. There's a bunch of side quests we can probably pick up, but I'm gonna try to stick to the main story. I believe there's like 25 hours to 40 hours of gameplay, depending on the quest you pick up. I think the main story's 25 hours, I think. Hello? They moved. Cool. Is it kitty? Can we pet the kitty?
What do you want?
And it's purring. A lot of screaming and yelling. Alright. Charms class. Up the steps. To the left.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Do we have a flute kid here?
Some of us don't necessarily want
everybody knows.
There it is.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Alright. Second class.
Here. Behind you.
There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
We have now.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Jolly character.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Forget your memory.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I knew teachers like this when I was in school. All right, steady your wand again. Here we go. I guess that red hits you, you fail, and you get to try it again.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Outside.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Shuffleboard.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh, there's a little game here. Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Sorry, Professor, I was distracted by Hogwarts here. So this is kind of like a backward shuffleboard, right? Accio, alright. So we got that guy highlighted.
Accio.
And let go.
Splendid!
Okay. I see now.
Excellent.
Oh, too much, too much. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Stay.
Stay focused.
Oh. And right there.
Very good. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Ah, competition.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See what you got. A little friendly competition? Okay. Ah, 30.
That is how it's done.
Oh. So I wonder if this is a game you can actually play outside the classroom. Here we go. Pull it and release. No, too much. Oh, 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 oh. Stay. Don't fall.
That's it.
Here we go.
Can I knock yours off, though? Okay. Okay. Let's see what you get working with. I don't want that one. I want the other one. I guess I have to do that one, don't I? Okay. Here we go. Oh. Oh, did it get in the 50s?
Brilliant.
Yeah, I did.
Be sharp.
Oh, she's gonna push mine off?
There we go.
Okay. It's all coming down to this. Here we go. And off. Nice.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
I know. I am remarkable.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Yeah? Ah, you added that to it. Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Okay.
This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Ooh, she... Okay. You got it.
That is how it's done.
Ah. Getting sassy. All right. Wait till these go by, and now. Oh, too soon. I took it off too soon. Ah, okay.
Excellent control there.
Watch this.
Oh, you hit. Ah, you hit it. Hey.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Wait for the perfect time here. Now. And cut. Too much. Don't fall. Oh.
Let's do the best of us.
I think I'm gonna lose this round.
Here we go.
I might lose.
Phew.
Yeah, there's no way I can win now. Ah, well.
Accio.
Pull it. Oh, it's gonna hit. And it's gonna fall again.
Oh dear.
Oh, well. I'll get you next time, Natalie.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
See, I knew there was other wizarding schools, and I know there's one in Americas. I don't know how many there are total in the world, though. How big is it?
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Really?
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
What's that gonna do look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is magic the same at Ugando?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Surely the magic is weaker. I don't want to be rude to her. And that's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Dramatic. Thank you for telling me about Ugando.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Teacher wants to talk to me. Okay.
You can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so
Sure.
inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
Distracted, huh?
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay, homework. Of course. Okay, quest complete. 1 out of 4.
Hello.
Hello.
How was your first day coming along?
Oh, it was fine. A lot of talking here. Samantha Dale.
Hello, Samantha.
We met you earlier.
Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going.
Oh, she was in our class.
You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
It's very kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Neither can I don't think. Okay, we got a new quest in our quest log. We did 2 classes already. Okay, see Miss Weasley Professor Weasley at their class. Requires level 2, which we are. Go ahead and start tracking that. I don't think anything else. Are there any chests? What is chest up there? I can see through the walls. Okay, that's on the professor's room there, I think. Go ahead and use this. Oh. We go back downstairs. Yeah, just up there. There's a flue flame here. Let's grab that.
What are you up to now?
Defense against the Dark Arts Tower. Oh, I seen something.
Revelio.
Field guy collect. Okay. Augury skeleton of an Irish phoenix. Okay, cool. So we collected that. Then it pushes to level 3. Yeah, so this is the only way we can get XP in this game, I think it said. Completing challenges and things of that nature. Down here. Any other pages?
Revelio.
Okay, down we go.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Okay, he must have been in our class. Gotta go out this way. To the courtyard. Beautiful. Okay, that begins the quest.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
It's a little
What
elf.
about the room, Professor?
Deke.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Always prying. See, I don't want to lie to her. She seems nice, but I don't trust the head master. Fig warned against that. Has Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
As you said. Professor Ronan mentioned that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
You could ask these questions to open up the game a little bit, or questions about the game. I want to skip these because we know what Alvin Edner does. Potions probably the same as a lot of other RPG games. It's probably the same with Spellcraft. I'm just ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I think I like Natty. She's been nice to us.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ah, butterbeer. Quest complete. See her at the class. Okay, we got an open quest log. Report to Professor Rowan. Cross wands. I might do this. Cross wands sounds like a more like, since it's dueling, sounds like more of like a combat training. I might go to that before we go to Hogsmeade. But let's report to Professor Rowan. Yeah, speak to Professor Rowan to receive your first assignment. Okay.
Revelio.
Anything in here? Looking around. What's this? Can I search that without getting in trouble? Hello? Oh, Wiggleweed potion. Wiggleweld potion. Right. Okay, let's go see Professor Rowan. What a busy first day. Oh, he's right out here. Hello?
Ah, there you are.
I'm here.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Okay, I'll complete the task.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay. Collect flying pages near the broken statue. And flying pages in the defense against the Archdark Tower.
This is the right area.
So...
Wonder where the flying... Got it.
You're collecting like that way, okay. The broken statue. Alright, off to the defenses against the Dark Arts Tower. Can I...
I've always said
Oh.
that travel broadens
We gotta use the map. Let's try using the map here. It's Dark Arts. Defensive Dark Arts Tower. Oop, get used to this map here. Astronomy Wing. Got a bad view on this. Welcome to Hogsmeade. South Wing. Great Hall. Okay. Now I want to track it still. There it is. Okay. Get used to this here a little bit. Can I... Oh, travel X. We're not tracking it anymore. Let's go back. Welcome to Hogsmeade and Professor Roman's assignment. We want to retrack that again. Okay. And where do we go? There it is.
Revelio. Accio.
Got it.
Brilliant.
Now we report back to him, right? I'll tell you what, we'll walk this time. I think it's just right over here anyway. The load times weren't that bad, but he's just right over here.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
X. Oh wait, change it. A. Okay. And we learned it. Mending charm Reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment. Okay.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Ah. Broken statue. Quest completed. That's completed. 1 of 4 of the main story, we get a legendary cape. Awesome. What else was in here? Aha. 1 of 2 assignments, you can get the new class scarf. So we get to practice the spell on this broken statue.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Oh, that's cool. All right. So I guess next up is...
Revelio.
Any secrets out here? See some things over there.
I'd swear we'd be more uplifted.
Okay, I think we can go. Welcome to Hogsmeade across Wands. Like I said, I might want to do the combat training before we go out to Hogsmeade, because I do know where Hogsmeade from the movie is. It's outside the castle. It's like a little village out there. So I think I'm going to end the episode here. I like to try to keep these episodes an hour or under. But when we get back on the next episode, we'll go ahead and take care of Cross Wands, which I believe is more of like a combat tutorial, and then we'll head to Hogsmeade. Alright guys, well I hope you're enjoying this series. If so, make sure you hit the like button for me please, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Beyond that, I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye now.